What I'm doing now is I'm going to be getting this car ready, my 72 Challenger, uh, to be picked up, sold. It's sold. Um, yeah, it's kind of bittersweet. I think out of all the cars I currently have, this may be the one I've had the longest. Uh, if I could guess, I would say, I don't know, 15 years. Let me think. Yeah, I think I bought this when I was like 21, 20. Damn, it's been like 16, 17 years, 18. I don't know. Damn, it's getting close to 20 years I've had this car, I guess. It's been that long. I bought this car black from a guy named Adam. Uh, and it was all blacked out. Looked pretty cool, whatever. But I just had this vision in my mind to have these rally wheels on there before these came out, original ones. And just try to make it as nice as I can. I shaved the door handles. I shaved the lights and the blinkers and the antenna and the drip rails, and just try to make it super sleek. Flush mounted the glass, and then just started getting a little bit faster and a little bit faster and more horsepower, more. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to drive this. I want to race this. Like, this is fun. And then it kind of got into, I got the whole front K member. If you can see under here, it's not a lot of light, but you can see, change out the whole front K member with the QA1 shocks, adjustable Willwood brakes, drove and slotted, like I said, K member, upper and lower control arms, etc. And then we put a big cam in it, some 270 heads, and I think 1100 CFM Dominator with nitrous, 150 shot of nitrous. But for the guy that I'm getting ready for, the person purchasing this wants this to be more of a car you can drive on the street. I'm going to go ahead and take the Dominator intake and the Dominator carburetor, the nitrous off. It's not something he wants to do at this point, so he wants me to kind of make this a little bit more streetable for him with the parts I already have, which is going to involve doing what I just said there, changing out the front and rear wheels from the drag wheels, front runner wheels, to street tires, which I have there, brand new, and putting the seats in. I took the roll bar out already. We're taking the nitrous out. I'm putting I think a 750 or 850 carburetor that I have on there, and then this converter I believe is a 3400 stall converter, and we're pulling out the 4500 stall. So yeah, and then we're going to put the factory seats back in, front and back. Got one there, got the rear seat back there. I'm going to clean everything up. Center console's going in. I got a brand new center console. That's actually a brand new wood grain pistol grip shifter, but I got a whole new center console that's going in. It does have Dakota digital gauges. Those were expensive. I'm going to be taking out this quick release steering wheel and putting the factory wood grain to match. The wood grain will match the pistol grip, and then obviously the center console. But yeah, everything's out of it, and we're going to start putting it back together. The same wheels, but the tires are going to be street tires. And then off she'll go. I'm also going to be fixing this hood. I haven't decided whether I'm just going to paint it and he can just run an air cleaner that stabs out of it, or try to replace that piece that's on there so that it's kind of back to a stock situation. So that's just going to be dependent on the fitment. I don't remember. I know that other carburetor is a little bit smaller, and then it obviously doesn't have the nitrous plate on there, so it's going to be just fitment, whatever's going to fit and whatever I can do. He's wanted me to put the car back together for a street, but I'm limited with what he's paying to get this to that point. So I'm not doing like any kind of restoration work or anything like that, or fine tuning. I'm just detuning. And then it's, obviously like every other project, it's going to be up to him to change it however he wants. He wants to get another hood, different rims and tires, put air conditioning in it, whatever he's going to want to do. That's going to be on him. Car is sold, and I'm just doing my due diligence to get it ready to meet kind of more of a street drivable vehicle instead of just an outright race vehicle, which is going to entail putting the exhaust back on as well. So basically, like I said, I'm getting rid of this thing. I'm selling it. I'm going to sell or trade that one as well. I think I would rather sell. The goal really of what I'm doing is just to free up some more money so I can put into this. Got some other stuff I need to do around my house, and I want to do it now instead of waiting till later. I got a new motor I got to put in for this truck. I may rebuild it, may just buy a new one. So I got a lot of stuff going on. I got that other Apache out there that I'm working on. So there's a lot of stuff going on. I've had my fun with this car, but for me, what I'm trying to do, it's too much in the middle. I don't see myself driving this long distance because I'm too fat and too big to do that in a small car. That's why I drive trucks. And this one is a beautiful car, but I don't have any affinity for it really. I could keep it forever, but if I sell it and get the money, I'm not probably going to miss it. I won't miss it. And like I said, I need to put some money into the CUDA and that whole deal to make it do what I want it to do. And I've had my fun with this, and we're going to just go ahead and move on, get this sold, get the money for both, put a little bit into where I need it, save the rest, and just on to the next one. We'll end up buying something else. I've got my eye on a couple cars. Maybe later on this year we'll grab those. Not sure yet, but that's where we're at, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. So this is the send off and farewell to the 72 Challenger, and soon hopefully we'll be able to get that sold as well.